Hi guys, and welcome to the latest video. I thought I'd make a little video about a boot sale fail weekend. Normally if I do a boot sale haul video, it's when I've done okay, when I've found stuff that I'm proud or happy to share with you guys. So I thought I'd do one of an opposite weekend where I'm not particularly proud of what I've managed to achieve in terms of sourcing at boot sales. The weather has played its part, obviously. It hasn't been particularly good. The boot sales were running, luckily around me. There was a boot sale running on Saturday and there was one running today on Sunday. But both of them were affected by the weather, so there weren't as many stalls as there normally are, and plus I suppose it affects the kind of people that are out selling. So obviously the traders will still come out to sell, but the families are a bit less likely to come out because ideally they want to obviously come out and sell and clear out their houses on a sunny day, as opposed to a day where like there are giant puddles of mud and soggy grass everywhere. It's not particularly nice, and if you don't have to do it, you probably won't do it. Whereas obviously traders, they have to do it because that's how they earn their income. Anyway, I'll talk about today first because I picked up absolutely nothing. I went to a local boot sale after dropping Rebecca off to work. I got there and I sat in the car for about 5 minutes because it looked really pathetic. There weren't very many stalls out there. Most of the stalls that were set up were, again, your usual traders, which is not a bad thing, by the way, guys. I often find some pretty nice items from the traders, so it's always worth going and having a look. But I suppose I just wasn't really motivated enough today. So I ended up sitting in the car for about 5 minutes thinking, oh God, this looks terrible. I forced myself out, had a walk around for maybe about 10 minutes. And bear in mind, sometimes at boot sales, I will walk around for like 4 hours. And those are the ones unsurprisingly, those are the ones I tend to do better at. So right now, I'd probably still be walking around on another day. But today, I walked around for about 10 minutes and I thought, oh, I just couldn't be bothered. It didn't look good. However, I'm sure there were people that had already picked up some great items, because every boot sale, there are going to be winners and losers. And today I was a loser. When I was going to the car, however, to leave, I did actually bump into a viewer who very kindly commented, I don't look as red in real life, so I thought I'd put that out there as well. On Saturday, it was a little bit better, and by a little bit, I do mean a little bit. I only picked up 2 items. I didn't pick up much at all, but I thought I'd share them with you guys anyway. And again, we weren't at the boot sale for as long. Rebecca actually came with me to that one, and we took our daughter with us, Zara, and they picked up a few clothes. Beck picked up a few more clothes for her store, and like I said, I picked up 2 items. For most of the boot sale, again, yesterday I was walking around. Didn't really see much. Maybe we weren't quick enough or whatever. Like I said, maybe it was the motivation, or maybe it was a combination of that along with the weather. Who knows? But I didn't pick up a great deal. Anyway, what I did pick up was okay. I would say okay. I paid £30, and I suppose the reason why I say it's okay is because when something's sat there out in open sight, and you're not the first person to go past the stall, you sometimes wonder why it still was there. Maybe it's not as good a pickup or as good a deal as you perhaps thought it would be. But anyway, I paid £30 and I got this spotting scope from Hawk Sports Optics. Now this spotting scope is their entry-level model. It's called the Nature, and it's a 20 to 60 by 60 millimeter scope. It works beautifully. It's in really good condition. It comes with its like little case there, little canvas bag, and it came in a nice hard case, which I could just show you there. It's got like padding, and it's got a little tripod with it as well. Now, like I said, I paid £30 for this. I think there's someone trying to get about 70 with free shipping on eBay at the moment used. I think I could probably achieve that, maybe a little bit more, so a bit more than double my money. Brand new, these are around the £120 mark. Now, had this been a slightly different model, I've seen some which are like 20 to 60 by like 80 millimeters and higher, then the price does shoot up. Then you're looking at like £200. So it could have been a really good buy. Some of these go for significant amounts of cash. This is the entry level model, so obviously it's not going to achieve that kind of money, but still, from 30, double my money, okay buy. It should be a nice simple listing and a nice simple sale. Then when I thought I was just about to leave with that and that alone, I saw a guy setting up and he bought out this CD player. So I picked this up, saw it just sat there, Sony Discman, and it's a vintage Sony. And it's a D90 model. Now, it unfortunately uses like a rechargeable battery pack, and it doesn't have that, which is a bit of a shame. However, I plugged it in using a mains adapter, universal mains adapter, and it powers on, the display works fine, all the buttons work fine, but it stops playing a CD after a few seconds, and when you actually try to skip tracks, it just doesn't have it. It starts making like a noise, like it's trying to. I've got a feeling maybe like the laser, the tracking is off or something like that, something up with that. But I think I should be able to get around £50 as repairs, because it's not a common model from what I can see. So I'm going to do some more research on it, but I only paid £2 for it. So that you know, from 2 to about 50, I'd be very happy with. And then if I can make you know, so if I can make a few quid on the spotting scope, it made like the hour or two, hour odd I think it was, or maybe 2 hours. I don't know how long we spent at the boot sale yesterday. Wasn't that long. Probably wasn't 2 hours. I think it was probably about an hour and a half. It makes it worthwhile in terms of profit for the time spent out there. But today, Sunday, was just a complete disaster, and part of it is just my motivation. I guess I just wasn't as motivated to keep going, because I know I've been on here and I've said you've got to keep doing laps, you've got to keep going round, and something will come up. And I'm sure today there would have been people that would have found that, and today I just did not have the motivation to do it. But I thought it would be nice to just share with you guys like a terrible boot sale weekend. So I'm sure you guys have all had that, or maybe you have, maybe you haven't, maybe you guys score every weekend, but I just wanted to put this out there to show that, you know, you will have weekends where you don't necessarily pick up huge amounts of stock. Anyway, guys, I hope you found this video somewhat useful. If you did, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.